matter? Matter is something that has mass and occupies space and has a volume. That substance is known as. The particles of matter have some space between them and are continuously moving. The particles of the matter attract each other. So there are three states of matter, which are solid, liquid and gases, which are different from each other. They all have different intermolecular spaces. Now let's see that matter can change its states from solid to liquid and from liquid to gas and vice versa. Now let's discuss the effects of temperature on matter. On increasing the heat, the particles gain energy and start vibrating with a greater energy. Due to increase in kinetic energy, the particles overcome the force of attraction and a new substance or state is formed. Let's discuss effects of pressure on matter. By applying pressure, the intermolecular spaces between the particles of the matter decreases. Thus, by applying pressure and reducing temperature, we can convert a solid to liquid and a liquid to gas. For example, we can take CO2 gas can be solidified by pressure and lowering the temperature. Now let's come to the boiling point. So what is boiling point? The temperature at which a liquid starts boiling at a atmospheric pressure is known as boiling point. So let's discuss heat of fusion. The amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg we take it as general, of a solid into liquid at its melting point is called latent heat of fusion of the solid. Our next topic is latent heat of vaporization. The amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a liquid to vapor at its boiling point is called latent heat of vaporization of the liquid. Now let's take some more topic, which is evaporation. The phenomenon of changing of a liquid into vapor state at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. And evaporation is a surface phenomenon. Now let's come to the factor which affect evaporation. An increase in surface area increases the evaporation. An increase in temperature increases the rate of evaporation. An increase in wind speed also increases the rate of evaporation. A decrease in humidity also affects the rate of evaporation. A last point which is very interesting. Evaporation causes a cooling effect. Now let's see how cooling due to evaporation is. During evaporation, the particles of a liquid absorb energy from their surroundings only to overcome the interparticle forces of attraction and undergo the phase of change. The absorption of heat from the surrounding makes the surrounding cool. Now let's come to diffusion. When the particles of matter intermix on their own with each other, the phenomenon is called diffusion. For example, we can take that spreading of ink in water. Most of you have done that. There are some points to be noted. During diffusion, the particle occupies the intermolecular or interparticle spaces. And one more point, the rate of diffusion increases with the increase in the temperature due to increase in the kinetic energy of the particle. And our last topic is sublimation. So what is sublimation? The transition of substance directly from its solid phase to gaseous phase means it will not change to liquid, it will directly change to gas without change into liquid is called sublimation. For example, you must have seen camphor. Camphor does not changes to liquid and it changes to gas directly. With this, thank you and Jai Hind. I hope this was informative and it will help you. Bye.